the hypothalamus is the master. No, what do we call it? The boss. Remember,
Yeah.
the boss. So the hypothalamus. For the purpose of right now, what you need to know is there's a hormone called gonadotropic releasing hormone. Gonadotropic releasing hormone. GnRH. So what does gonadotropic? What does that mean? What is it going to act on if it's gonadotropic? So it has the word gonad in there. What it does though is it acts on the pituitary gland. I can't spell right now. Acts on the pituitary gland and tells the pituitary gland to release the FSH and the LH. Okay? Just like also there is a prolactin releasing hormone, a thyrotropin releasing hormone. So there's all kinds of releasing RH hormones in the hypothalamus that only act right there on it. So how close is the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland? It's pretty close, right? I mean, we're talking within an inch away. So it doesn't have to go far, but it's important because it will then release or tell the pituitary to release its hormones, which then these will then act on the gonads. Everyone see that? So it's not directly acting on the gonads. It's acting on the pituitary gland, which then will act on the gonads. Everyone get that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Could you go over what the N stands for again?
It's just gonadotropic. I don't know.
Gonadotropic.
That's just the abbreviation that was chosen for it. I don't think it makes a lot of sense, but sorry, I put the water bottle back. It's a habit. All right. The thyroid gland, as we mentioned. The thyroid gland, as we mentioned, secretes important hormones called T3 and T4, and these are for metabolism. So they help to regulate our base metabolic rate. It also releases a hormone called calcitonin. So what do you think calcitonin is for? Yeah, it's sort of calcium levels in the blood. Calcium levels in the blood versus another hormone called PTH, parathyroid hormone. Which is created in the parathyroid gland. So remember that the thyroid gland is this little butterfly-shaped gland in our neck region, and it has 4 little bumps on the back side of it, and those are the thyroid glands. They only do really one thing. They produce parathyroid hormone. These two hormones are antagonistic, so they do opposites. Okay, opposites. So calcitonin lowers the blood calcium levels. So if this is an opposite or an antagonist, what does it do? So it increases blood calcium. Increases blood calcium. We have diseases related to the thyroid gland, which are often tested for this final exam. So make sure you know these diseases for the thyroid gland that I'm about to write up here. Okay, the first one is called Graves' disease. And it is for hyperthyroidism. So think about that word. Hyperthyroidism. So what is hyperthyroidism? What does that mean then? Hyper means what? So that means that, so what's going on then with hyperthyroidism? What's happening?
It's producing
you got overactivity, so it's doing too much. Okay, versus myxedema, also sometimes physically you can see a goiter on people, goiter. And this is typically hypothyroidism. Okay.
So we gotta know what they are or what they do.
Well, those specifically, yeah. For this one, yeah. Okay, Graves' disease, myxedema, hypo and hyperthyroidism. Let's see. That one. Okay, next is the pancreas. Inflated or inflamed?